And I look like a doofus with my rain boots and shorts. Idiot.
It's perfect. I mean, this is the best, like, we both just got off of a day of work.
It's
and now
true.
this is, like, the best thing ever to, like, hammock.
It's true. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm sorry I have been doing nothing of this sort for like 2 years, but I'm glad to be doing it again and with my friend Joy here. What we're doing today is called Hammocking with Strangers. So as you can see on my shirt, I am a Gnar representative, and what Gnar does is they're an outdoor company. They sell hammocks, it's great, but ultimately we just are all about getting people outdoors and making those special connections with people. So Joy here is my stranger for today. We actually kind of grew up together in the same church, and so we're familiar with each other and each other's families, but don't know each other too terribly closely. So we reconnected at our workplace, at our airlines. So we're gonna get to know each other further today. And then after this, we're gonna get Chick-fil-A and really get to know each other further over a nice box of nugs and waffle fries. Can't wait.
Okay, I'll scooch up so that we
perfect. We couldn't really find the ideal tree situation, so we're hanging between two different branches. So
yes.
Makes for a cozier conversation experience. So, whoops. I'm like pulling myself out of the crevice. Okay, I thought it would be only appropriate to start our first get to know you questions with the infamous fish.
Ooh,
from the camp.
Yes, from camp. Okay, start.
Preface. Our church youth camp had this thing. We had banquet night where you would have a date, and it taught you how to like take people out and be a decent person to them. You have to give teenagers instructions on how to talk to the opposite sex. So we would tell them fish, and you have to remember family, interests, sports, and hobbies. So that's what we're starting with today.
I'll just interrupt really quickly and just make a point that you probably don't know. My older brother met his wife as his banquet date through this camp. So they didn't start dating for like 6 more years, but fish works.
You never know what can happen. Tell me about your family.
My family. I have kind of a big family, but kind of similar to your size of family, I guess. I have 3 siblings, an older brother who's a musician, older sister who works in advertising. They're both married, the brother to the girl he met at camp, the sister to a guy she met through Instagram / like they went to the same college, random. And my little sister is 4 years younger than me and gonna come work where I work at Southwest Airlines.
Did you ever have my parents for like Sunday school or something?
I think so, yeah.
I have my little sister Autumn, she's 3 years younger than me, and then Elise is 2.5 but 3.5 but 4 grades above me. And then mom and dad, I don't quite know your interests. What were they? What are they currently?
Yeah.
What are they?
Okay, I'm a big reader. Like, I've always been a reader. I'm in a book club where we read like the fun, like girly books or just like Oprah's Top 20 or whatever. Those are fun. I like those. My brother and my mom are always like giving me good novels. So
Are they readers too?
They're big readers, yeah. My mom had me read Lonesome Dove, I love that. My brother had me read Count of Monte Cristo, I love that. Right now I'm reading like some kind of like different stuff, like economics and like, I don't know, interesting like world issues books.
Okay, so not just like an economics textbook?
No,
okay,
no textbooks. I like to run. Big into that. I don't know, when I was in college I got into crocheting. I haven't crocheted in a long time.
Like finger crocheting or
like the actual with the little needle thing. Between like my junior and senior year I had to like make a bunch of life decisions, you know how like junior and senior year are. I started crocheting when I was like trying to make a decision, and so all my friends called it my like life crisis blanket because I made like a ton of little granny squares and then like stitched them all together.
Stitch.
I just threw away the life crisis blanket, but I'm sure I'll run into another life crisis
I feel.
sometime. Those are my granny hobbies.
I love that.
What about you?
Running's not a granny hobby by any means. I'm taking my rain boots off.
Yeah.
It's too much. Too much for my calves. Obviously, videography, YouTube is a thing that I really enjoy doing. Disney is a big interest.
Yes.
As you can see on the rest of my YouTube channel, and just working there. And wait for this plane to go by. Whose idea was it to build an airport next to where we're videoing? Rude. I'm into fitness in general. I'm currently running. I'm trying to work up for a 10K. I'm only running because my gym is closed for refurbishment at the moment and I don't want to drive 10 minutes to the next one. I used to teach Zumba actually in college, so that was a lot of fun. I grew up doing soccer. Didn't you do soccer?
No, I was actually going to ask because I did band and I kind of thought you did too.
I did. I for sure did band in
did you
high
play?
school. Big old nerd. Tenor sax.
Okay, I played the flute, but my whole family played the sax.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Elise played the flute.
Yes, I love that.
Plays proficiently. So I was in marching band, band geek, but then also was like a cheerleader in middle school. So I like to say I'm a real well-rounded person.
Yeah.
I also like to read it. I just finished Harry Potter for the second time. Are you a Harry Potter person?
Yes.
Okay, good. What house are you?
Okay, I'm a Harry Potter
Okay,
person,
not that.
but I wasn't allowed to read them
Ah.
when I was a little kid. So like me and all my siblings became Harry Potter people when we
Later
were like
in life.
in our 20s. And
Okay.
we went to Harry Potter World this year.
Good.
And that was like the biggest joy for all of us, and my parents didn't understand any of it.
So you don't know what house you are?
No idea.
Okay,
what are you?
Figure that. We'll guess.
Ravenclaw?
Yes!
Really?
Honored!
That was just a guess.
Thank you. Everyone says Gryffindor because of my hair, which doesn't make any sense because it's not my
Yeah.
personality. It's not my hair.
F.I.
F.I. Okay, now we'll do, sports.
Is that, yeah.
Sports and then hobbies. Covered everything already, dang it.
Sports. Well, okay, I got to play on a like rec volleyball league this year. That was really fun. We're supposed to be like chill, like,
But it was
people don't-
organized.
and like we were very intense about it.
Not
Like
chill
probably
at
too
all.
intense, but it
Zero
was really
chill.
fun. Yeah, no chill.
I'm trying to think of what I did. Grew up water skiing. So
Ooh.
yeah, we went to Lake Louisville like every Saturday when I was little. I didn't mind it until I found out there were fish in the lake. And so when
Lakes have those,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
If I had like just time and a cool hobby to like spend time on, I'll give my like realistic answer and then like one extreme answer. But realistic answer was one summer in college, I like spent the whole summer rock climbing. I took rock climbing as my PE in college, and like it was just a really fun thing to get into. But if I like could just like randomly do anything for no reason and just like have fun with it, that would probably be it. Something that I'll never do, but I'm fascinated by, is like people who are like ultra marathon runners. So maybe I'd be like a fangirl or something. Maybe I wouldn't do it, but I'd be a fangirl. How'd you get here?
I'd like be riding along on a Segway next
Yes.
to them or something like that. And be like,
Exactly.
you kids have fun.
Exactly.
Pipe dream, like Broadway musicals. I think it'd be so fun. And even just like being in the chorus or something and just doing dances and singing in the background. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Broadway, also like movies, really anything entertainment is right up my alley and still something I want to like strive for. But if I like had no limits, then I would definitely want to do Broadway or Hollywood directing, be in movies, stuff like that. All right, guys, thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this and are inspired to go meet a stranger yourself. As promised, this is our first ever giveaway we're having on my YouTube/Instagram, whatever you want to call it. So Gnar has let me give away one single nester hammock, and it can be yours for the low price of $0. Freaking Southwest Airlines. This could be yours for the low price of $0, and just a few entries can get you this. What you're gonna have to do is follow me on Instagram and follow Gnar on Instagram @LiveGnar. I'll put the little at signs, what do they call them? Handles. Yeah, Insta handles right here. Make sure you're following us and then go comment on my latest post about this video, tagging someone you would want a hammock with. It can be a stranger, it can be an acquaintance, it can be a best friend. It doesn't really matter. Each comment that you tag a person in counts as one entry. If you want to get 5 entries, what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to share this video on some sort of form of social media and tag me and LiveGnar in it, just so we are able to track you down and make sure that we get you those entries. Every time you share this video, it's 5 entries. Share it on your Instagram story, 5 entries. Share it on your Instagram post, 5 entries. Share it on Facebook, 5 entries. It doesn't matter. As long as you share it, it's 5 entries. We will announce the winner on Friday and let y'all know how you can get this. All right? Y'all take care. This, I'm trying to like look loungy, but it's just
Yeah. I
Just
feel
not-
loungy.
I feel loungy.